and whenever they're on the aggressive, oftentimes ball. Okay.
Yeah, most of the time you're gonna hack ball or their tank. You're not gonna be able to hack Winston. And if they're jumping first, you're probably too late anyway, and you probably already lost. So you fucking selfish ass Sombra players out there, you know, if you hack a health pack, I think your cooldown's only like 4 seconds or like 2 seconds or some shit. They changed it. They buffed helping your team as Sombra. You fucking selfish bitch. Just side note, of course. Yep, that one's not hacked. That one's not hacked. Obviously, if you guys couldn't tell, I have a problem with these megas not being hacked. Imagine how much stress the Briggs would feel lifted off their shoulders if they were hacked. By they, I mean the health packs.
I can vouch for this. Am I insane, or does Shield Bash not stun Tranking Zen?
It
Does it look like
definitely
it's like
does not
bypass
stun.
me?
It does not stun Drinking Zen.
It doesn't? Okay.
Does not. He is invincible.
Okay.
Which is bigger priority for HP? Oh, the health pack. Our side enemy, or the actual point HP health pack. Oh, so you mean which one's more important, this one or this mega over here? And let's say you're attacking, like you already have the point, or the other, or like
No,
that
I
one.
think he means the enemies versus our, like, which side, like, take first.
Okay, so
I-
100% the neutral health pack should be taken every single time, regardless of its size. Then whatever side you're going to be fighting on should be hacked. So in the example of Gardens, you're going to want to send your Sombra behind the enemy team and hack their mega, and then engage when on that mega. Now, really, really big brain Sombra players, which I don't see very many of, what they'll do is they will throw EMP on that side as an engagement, and that will also hack the enemy health pack. So it'll look like the enemy team has like a one-up or an advantage by grabbing the health pack, but EMP sort of takes that advantage. And I wish I could show you, but we're already sort of past the map where that's pretty impactful. So in this situation, if you're holding the point, you're going to want to have their health pack hacked. And if you're re-engaging, you're going to want to have your health pack hacked. So the same, you guys should be fighting over the same health pack theoretically, because your tanks want to go forward and your supports want to be able to grab this health pack, and then their tanks want to go forward and your front line or your back line, and they want to be able to grab that health pack as well. So you should theoretically be fighting over the same health pack. Does that answer your question, Mr. B-Man? C. Okay. I don't really care about this fight, so I'm gonna skip it. I can Valda. All right, 5-minute break. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Ah, the itchy Bowser map.
Alright, Freight, I'm gonna start my normal stream whenever this is over, which is probably gonna be within next hour and a half.
I can hear half of what you're saying.
This is a team VOD review. We just scrimmed for a little over 2 hours, and he's doing all the VOD reviews for that.
Torb.
So we have this map.
I already have Brig
Then we
Torb.
have Route 66.
I'm a retired Brig mod.
So yeah, I
And
feel
maybe
I'm
one
feeling
after
Torb,
that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Normal Pog U? Yes.
Like Torb
Normal
too.
stream after this.
Either that or
Yeah,
Echo.
I'm staying silent so he can
Ooh,
use
Echo.
this for,
The
let me see after the fact.
And then the golden fingers.
For everybody who came in, thank you for the
Iron
follow.
Man.
Much love. Appreciate
It's
it.
a cool. It's actually a cool version of what Moira's gold gun is?
While I have the 5-minute break, I'm gonna go grab a drink and grab some food. I will be
Moira's
back.
Gold.
Spec
version
streams
is so
best
OP.
NA. That's what's
Her
up, dude.
backpack should be gold. Change my
That's what's
mind.
up.
Yeah, right.
I'll be back in a couple
Yo,
minutes.
A walking piece of gold.
I kind of want. I'm looking at this hot rod skin for Echo. I kind of want every.
Oh
Omnic
my gosh, that hot rod skin is
to
so
have it.
cool.
You know what I
That's
mean?
dope.
Every Omnic should have that.
You know what? Well, no, she's more modern. Omnics in general are more industrial.
Boomer.
It
Right,
feels
but if
like.
you look at Zen's carbon fiber skin. Look what they do for that. So you could do something like that and update the design of the model so that it fits the color scheme.
I'm still
You
in
can-
the lobby.
Because you can do that for epic skins. You can change the model slightly.
Alright, let me see. Zen's carbon fiber.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't even know he had carbon fiber.
Wow. You know what carbon fiber
Oh,
skin's pretty
yeah,
clean?
that-
Genji.
I mean, it's. He's still. You can tell that he's still really industrial because he's
Right,
got a
yeah.
lot of exposed, like wires and pistons and mechanics.
Maybe it could be a legendary skin for like
Yeah.
Zen and Bastion and stuff. So
I mean, I think
Orisa's
it
pretty
could be
modern.
cool if they wanted to, be a car game.
well, they do have all those pirate ones. You can have a full 222 roster of pirates.
Pog.
What pirates?
Yeah, there's a bunch of pirate skins in the game. Ana has
yeah.
one, Bap has one.
I think it really just suits Echo. I don't really see it fitting the other characters.
I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be dope.
I think
For
it
him.
would look cool. I just don't think it would suit them.
You know what skin I like a lot? The Roadhog Toxic skin. That's a pretty nasty skin.
Oh, with his head floating in the.
The goop, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oof.
What do you mean?
Gross. Gross.
Gross.
Yeah, dude.
The fuck's wrong with you? It's like his best skin.
I thought the militia skin.
The
was really...
the worst hog skin I think is. It just hurts me. Junkenstein's monster.
What?
It hurts me.
Oh, because it looks like a fucking costume.
No, it's because he's being stabbed in the belly button.
Oh,
That specific aspect just causes me pain.
funny.
I mean, the skin's really cool otherwise, but then I just look at that and I'm like,
I mean, on his toxic skin, he has a shut-off valve on his stomach.
yeah, I mean, that's like a suit. It's a shut-off valve.
Nah, it's for his body, bro. He just
Yeah,
turns
sure.
off.
Actually, totally is.
And I think he's got like piercings and stuff in other skins, but just like that thermometer straight through his belly button, nah.
Hog. You
So
know,
I
Also,
would-
by the way, Hog's got a hernia because on every one of his other skins, his belly button's gone way out.
Hog. Do you know what Ryan or what combo skin combo with gold gun is really good? The Ryan get festive skin and then the gold gun
Oh, I can see that. Yeah.
because he's all gold, dude.
There's a
Without
cool
it is-
detail on the militia
No,
skin.
the best combo is Sig's winter skin and the gold gun.
Oh yeah, I have that too, but I think the Ryan skin looks better.
There's a cool detail with the militia.
That Sig
His
skin is
shoulder
so good.
pads
It's so
were
much better than all the other skins.
military helmet.
Yeah, the only one that rivals that is Talon.
Which one is that? Is that the
Talon.
red one?
That's
The
the
epic?
one where he has a helmet and shoes.
He's got actual shoes. It covers his whole body. What?
No skin.
Alright, I'm back.
What's up?
Yes,
What's
get
your
it.
favorite? What's your favorite hog skin?
Soul Dynasty.
That's just plain hog with a weird paint on his belly.
Correct. Okay, so I want to highlight this this dive real quick, and then we're gonna move to Route 66. So fuck everything else that happened.
Ugh.
Can you pay attention to my Pharaoh? I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest.
You should just be poking them. So they give you the space that they have to give you by law. It's required, otherwise they go to jail. So remember that win condition map where dive, especially poke dive, wants to jump from close space to close space. So this is the close space, the initial close space. Something like this. Something like this. And if you guys are in open space because you are some sort of like brawl poke hybrid, you don't want to be there because you're brawl. You want to move from close space to close space. So tell me what your two options are with that information, somebody.
Play indoors and have them kind of engage onto you so they use all their resources and punish them for it because the Pharah can't do meaningful damage.
So here's what you're saying.
You could play in there, and if they try and engage or poke, you can like move from there to the from there and into the left building or the close one with the mini.
Hold on 1 second, doing something very important.
But I think you want to use like all of the indoor spots, including in the tower there. Just
all right, got it.
moving around as a group, probably.
Okay. Yeah. What's option 2?
Stand in the open and die.
Yep.
No, that's dying is never an option.
You
It's
push.
something that.
You push
Well,
the
I mean,
healer.
it is.
Push the
Yeah,
auto.
there you go. You get it.
Just
So-
rush
you
the
play for
supports,
short
yeah.
sight.
Yep. So from close space to more close space, their tanks, their shit's hanging in close space. P-catch, hi, you can't catch me. Also, nice goddamn spelling, you weirdo. Anyway, yeah. So option 1, play back, be pussies, and die a slow, painful, horrible death, which is what you guys chose. Option 2, play aggressive onto their backline and hope you sustain through it. Baptiste is plenty. Why is it so fucking big all of a sudden? Baptiste is plenty healing to be able to out-sustain the Pharaoh while they're pushing your supports here. So that give them the space that you're legally required to give them by law, and then use this as your close space. And then if they try to move anywhere, and I mean anywhere, near this general area, they should be getting collapsed on immediately. That's why you have the Lucio in this poke dive, or in this poke brawl hybrid.
I literally
wanted to be
said that's
pure
what she
poke,
said,
this would be a
but
Zenyatta.
I had my mic muted, so when I unmuted on Discord,
you guys
nobody
played on
heard it.
Nirvana.
But
Does that make sense?
I said that exact
Lucio
same
is
thing.
to stop them from rotating. Like I said, these comps are big brained as fuck. It's just that you guys weren't using them as you're supposed to. So we're gonna watch a slow, painful death and this beautiful engagement. Swinging wide, splitting his, spreading his space maps. So you guys are looking at him instead of the dive that needs to occur here. Notice how your hit scan is even looking at this fucking monkey, even though if he does that, your team dies because the Pharah gets shots for free. Pharah gets shot by the turret because he's bad. So positioning there, Zebra,
Yeah,
use
my
this
bad.
as cover. You were just standing in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, I jetted and it went too high.
Yeah.
But I was moving there.
Discord's kind of having an aneurysm.
Oh. Can you guys hear me?
Maybe
It's all fine for me.
me try and leave.
Yeah, it's completely good for me.
Must be my dog shit internet.
Okay. We all good?
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Oh, speaking of which, so far I haven't seen anything egregiously bad from anyone, and no like tendencies to do awful things. I think the let me think. I think the support that's playing with Zach is a little bit clueless. I don't know who. Oh, Opie Chow. Sometimes you're like not looking around the map, and it kind of gets Zach killed or very low or something. I think you're a little too focused on the front line, and you need to be surveying the battlefield a little bit more. But outside of that tendency, I don't see anything egregiously bad from like everyone else. And then obviously Salvation's main tank was kind of a yikes, and we sort of talked about that.
I feel
He's
really
not a
bad for him, I'm not gonna lie. I was cringing that entire time, dude.
Oh, I apologize.
No, like you're saying it correctly. I'm not used to people just outright saying it. It's better that way, though.
I agree. That's why I do it.
Trig got destroyed more back then.
Trig? Oh yeah. Poor Trig.
People pronounce my name wrong so many times I can't even remember how it's supposed to be said.
Yo, Cavit.
Is it Kavat? It's Kavat, right?
Yeah, you said it right, Kavat. It's closer to that, Kavat or Kavat. But
Huh.
I can't believe how difficult it is for people to to say the word right.
There's just like a
usually.
substitute teacher who can pronounce all the kids' names on the attendance rate.
Yeah, I have
Me?
no clue.
Yo,
Or the
AA Ron.
professor can't pronounce your name right.
So once again, you guys legally give them the space that you're required to give them by law, since they're running a FARA. They have a petition, or what is it? Oh, the deed to the space, if you will. You guys, the hit scan never takes her eyes off of the FARA.
That was
ever.
me. I didn't
know.
take my eyes off her.
No. Don't do it, because you are doing it. Right now, you were looking at the Sombra, you were looking at the monkey when he came in. You must look at the FARA. You must know where the FARA is at all times. Yeah, you did an oopsie. I'm not praising you. You're hacked, very good. You can't look at the FARA, which means she's getting maximum value. Nano Monkey FARA Barrage. Beautiful engagement. I want to go back and watch it again. So you guys are looking at the Sombra. You guys are calling out the Sombra. Nano Monkey Engage, Drop Bubble, Barrage. The fight's over. I think that Valk might have been extraneous. I don't think that Valk saved his life. I think he would have been fine. Otos?
Hey, that wasn't my fault. Zebra booped him, and so I missed the sleep on him.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Watch.
Cause I thought he was on point. I wanted to get him off point.
Dude,
Damn,
I
get
feel
rolled,
that.
Otos. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I even told him, I was like, dude, you killed me. He's like, oh, my bad.
Dude, I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, and they almost take it back too. Everyone's low.
I killed 3.
I forgot that happened, John.
You fucking tagged me.
I teabagged a lot more people than just you, John. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, but you bulk bagged me.
Okay, I just wanted to highlight that dive. Now we're moving over to Route 66.
Wait,
Because
dude,
this is pretty
you're
much
not gonna
the
show
top.
my 2K? The fuck, man.
You got a 2K?
I beat the Sombra in a 1v1 and then I booped their on and we still lost the fight and I was really kind of upset.
Unfortunate. I don't know what to tell you. So here's a rule of thumb. If you guys are my players, there's only one map or one escort map. Oh. There's only one escort map where I don't want you to hold the spawn, and can anyone guess what that is?
It's
Gibraltar.
66.
Is it Route 66?
It is Gibraltar.
Got him. Oh my god. I'm so good.
Hey, your fear trivia is on point.
Exactly. Everything.
But yeah, Gibraltar is the only one. Every other escort map, I want you guys holding their spawn. Oh, that's me trying to like get the bans, but then I was like, they know what the bans are. I can exit this and get more footage. I was like, oh, the fight's starting. Guess I have to back up. Okay, so here, spreading your space map is very important when doing this. You want someone up here, you want someone in here, preferably executing drop control. And then you want your Zaf back here, your Anna back here, and I think your Diva can be holding cart. And then if she needs to back up, she can go high ground. Anna can heal, yada yada. Let me see if this is a question. What do you want, Zach?
Okay, so as Mercy, am I gonna get more value from pocketing my Hanzo or my Widow here? Like what
You
preferably?
should never ever damage boost Widow ever.
Okay, well don't look at this again.
I know. I saw it. I was watching. Zaf hates it. Zaf will let you know.
was
Do
just
not.
Well,
saying it.
my big thing was like if he doesn't charge all the way, it's gonna help him win those 1v1s because you said Zaf was good, but I don't think it's really gonna do enough to be honest.
No, it hurt because you
It
can see him
hurts.
earlier
Yeah.
because
Like
the blue.
yes, peeking the corner makes it very very easy for the enemy widow to see the blue aura and line up a headshot before the widow with the blue aura can even has a chance to see the enemy widow.
And
IDK where and I'm scared on high ground because wide. What are you saying, B man? I don't speak some English for me if you would.
I don't know how I whiffed this shot, but I do. I whiffed like 2 on Navi. It's tragic.
Oh wait, I'm on
Damage
my phone.
boost
I
is
can talk.
basically useless.
Where should I stand as Hanzo?
Yeah, high ground. If you're attacking, then you want to be spreading your space map wide with your monkey and being behind him. But where you're standing right now is where you should be. Contesting this, throwing Sonic at this little car here so that you can see if they're trying to push through car or go underneath and push your monkey. That should theoretically be up here. Your position where you're supposed to be. Mercy should be
What
up here
about
with you, right here.
what about the Hanzo above me? Like, what should I do about that? I don't know if I died here or not.
Well, you should have seen it
You
coming.
don't, because I
Oh,
suck.
okay.
Here, we'll go back and watch, but like you control this for sure. That's why you're there. And you're not paying attention. Your tanks aren't where they're supposed to be. Theoretically, your monkey should be over here and be able to see that coming. It's just poor scouting.
Monkey could dive that.
Also,
right?
Mercy should be with you. If Monkey dies that, he takes storm arrows to the face. This Hanzo hasn't used leap or wall climb. So theoretically, Zebra could just go off the wall, jump back. Monkey's in a position without jump, and then that green lights your monkey to do whatever he wants, which is really bad. So theoretically, no, he cannot jump that.
Ugh, tank gameplay.
Yeah, it's kind
too
of rough.
hard. Too much thinking.
I'm sure that like not to like take credit from the tanks, but I'm sure these thoughts weren't going through their head. But in a perfect situation, it's really bad if this tank jumps the 2 feet to get up here. It's very very bad.
No, no. I mean, as far as Genji goes, you don't want to dash in either. It's the same concept. Unless
Right.
you know you're gonna get a kill or you're not in danger immediately.
Yep.
So it's something that you just get used to. I'm sure as playing the character.
Yep.
Or you don't climb.
Yeah, I mean that works. Okay, pressing play. Yeah. Also, your mercy should be with you here, so it's kind of a misplay on the mercy part, and shouldn't be on the widow, as we've talked about. Not a big deal. Easy fix. Loves going toe to toe with Zaf, and I fucking love it. And he rolls Zaf, even better. Tanks, you guys should be backing up. Realistically, you only get 2 fights on Route 66 second. You might be able to get a recontest for a third fight, but it's not going to be a real fight. Realistically, you're just going to want to fight with, especially with this composition where you're playing for counter dive. You want to have your Hanzo up here, your Widow in the far back, or somewhere around there. Because widows like to move because they don't want to be spotted by the other widow, and that's totally fine. And then you want your monkey positioned here and your diva here, so that you can threaten a counter dive while also stopping cart and having an off angle. You could probably swap these. You could have your monkey here and your diva here. And your Anna, surprise, surprise, is actually going to be low ground and not on high ground behind this rock with cover so that she can heal the monkey. If she's on high ground, she's just going to get shot by the enemy tanks. If the enemy tanks push forward here, like on low ground pushing your monkey, there's going to be in line of sights of your widow, and your diva can um, defense matrix any healing that the tanks that are pushing low ground can get. So it's very very brutal for enemy tanks. What they have to do is they have to walk. And I know it's fucking crazy, but dive tanks must walk up to high ground here to pressure the diva out, because if they jump diva and monkey from this position, jump their back line, and it's all over. Right. Like, once again, super big brained. I doubt that these thoughts are going through people's heads, but they should be. So that's a jump. Where the fuck is the counter dive? Oh, it's salvation. There's 0 threat of a counter dive. Easiest jump in the world to make. He also drops a bubble here, gets slept. Jumps, fucks up his jump, immediately dies. And now you guys have map control.
If I remember correctly, I think Otis slept Salvation like easily 10 times this map.
It's just unfortunate. He'll get better. It's very difficult not to get better from that situation. Once again, another wasted jump. Probably insta-dead off cooldown. No, he backed up. Okay. It's even, and even though it's not brawl, 1 down fundies apply. So if you're down a DPS, you guys need to group up and use your DPS from the tanks. Both teams need to be grouping up. You res Zaf, which means blue team needs to be grouping up. Red team can play however they want, specifically for the counter dive. Easy jump, easy aggression on the Hanzo. Once again, there's 0 threat of a counter dive from the enemy main tank. Therefore, you guys have free map control. You guys can do whatever the fuck you want, jump wherever you want, very easily. Zebra literally just walks into a monkey that's AFK and dies. It's kind of unfortunate to see. We'll watch it again.
Wait, what?
So look, you see the monkey go in there, right? You
Oh,
sonar
yeah.
him. He stands still.
Oh yeah, I
And then he
accidentally
kills
leap
you.
like a lot. I don't know how to fix that, but
Stop pressing
yeah.
space twice.
Yeah.
Easy
Well,
clap.
I like jumping when I
Oh, just
shoot.
don't do it twice. Easy clap.
Yeah, I need to just play Hanzo more.
Or, hear me out. Don't press
Don't-
spacebar in rapid succession.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
You can do it after you've leaped,
Yeah.
but then 4 seconds after that, you gotta watch your rapid succession. Yeah, so this is my fucking 2 words per minute typing, by the way. He's like, Pog you. I'm like, very unexpected. I did not expect Love to do so well against Zaf. Zaf's a Widow 1 trick, by the way. And typically on most teams that I go, I like vet the enemy hits, or the enemy hit scan. That team's hit scan with Zaf's Widow. And it doesn't really go well for literally all of the Widows I've put him against.
Even on your contenders team?
Well, there's Ping there. He kind of is he here? Is Zaf here? I know he's watching the
No, he's
stream,
not.
but
He will be watching it.
no,
yeah.
I was a little embarrassed.
Wait,
Don't
why?
worry about it though. Not a big deal. There? What do you mean there? Oh, did I fuck up? No way. Oh, yours. Yeah. I would never make a grammatical error as elementary as that. Why are you twerking? Go away. Stop.
What?
It's hard to make a grammatical
Sorry.
error if you only type one word per minute.
Yeah, snitch. I was talking to Sarah. Yeah, I'm hoeing you guys.
Watch me, this fucking Mickey Mouse capade shit. I'm flying all over the place against this Winston. I don't get it. I shouldn't have gotten away with that.
I think we all get it. Did someone ask about lessons or some shit? Is this gonna be? I'm gonna leave. There will be a previous lesson entry on this. I mean, you're already gone, right? Fidelity. There will not. This will not go in previous lessons. This is just a VOD review. Just FYI for anyone that's here.
How common is frequent are these VOD reviews, by the way?
What'd you say?
How frequent are these VOD reviews?
I just had a bunch of extra time because Sarah went to go hang out with friends, so I was bored and decided to help you guys.
Okay. So
So
this isn't like a twice a week thing or anything.
no, I also even like typically I'm like sleep because I do like 6 to 8 hours of contenders in the morning, and at that point I'm like done with Overwatch. But I was super excited because this was an in-house, and it's very very fun and cool to be able to coach two teams at once, right? So super excited about that, and it's sort of after this I'm gonna eat what Sarah just cooked, and then I'm gonna fucking die in my bed because that's way too much Overwatch for one man to handle. I think that's 10 hours today. Which is fucking
Fair.
yikes.
I hate to break it to you, bro, but after this, I'd like to chat with you a little bit in DMs. So I'm gonna drag you into some more Overwatch after this. Don't worry.
Oof. I don't know about that one, Chief. I think you can DM me, and any of you guys can DM me any questions or whatever if you have any like specific questions. I will get to them when I get to them. Like not like if you look.
It's not like
look here.
gameplay. It's just like path to pro shit.
Yeah, that's fine. So you see how I don't have like 99 notifications right here. I do check all of my messages, and I do my best to answer any questions that you guys have. So if you have anything, including Path to Pro shit, just fucking DM me and you got it. So here Majin K is calling for a counter dive on our Ana, and he specifically explains when they jump our Ana, we jump their tanks, and their tanks are probably going to be on our Ana. Okay, speaking of which, I wanna just clarify that. I know I've spoken about this point a lot, but I want to clarify some terms and unify our understanding of them. Okay, for those of you that don't read gibberish, that's initiate. Anyway, anti-dive is specific heroes. We're talking like Reaper, Hog, Brig to an extent. So if we're saying play anti-dive, it means heroes that stop dive from happening, like because they're so fucking annoying or have a bunch of CC or some shit. Okay, counter dive is what I've mentioned ad nauseum today. Gonna draw a simple space map. Yellow is you. You hold here. Enemy team jumps. You jump. And this is your back line. Right? Very simple. Counter dive. Counter initiate. They jump you. You jump them. This is a counter initiation. It's also known as trading backlines, I think. I think people call it that, trading BL. But this is useful when typically when you have like spawn advantage or when the enemy team is recontesting, you're trying to stall the point for as long as possible. Trading backlines is effective, but most of the time you're going to be counter diving, which is this stuff right here. It gives you a win in a neutral fight without any ultimates. Very, very powerful tool that we've gone over a lot today because it's important. and then you guys cheat and play May. So I think I'm gonna end it there because 9 minutes is definitely not enough to even get through an attack or defense on the next round. So, does anyone have any questions? You have 9 minutes. Anyone at all? Any questions at all?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. In these comps for Hanzo, is there a specific, um, like, are there specific goals for you other than shoot heads?
So this
Maybe
composition,
team-related goals.
specifically when playing for counter dive, it's very solo oriented. I'll DM you later. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Frenchie. When you're playing for counter dive, you're saying basically my DPS, when given all the space in the world, can pop the fuck off. In any other situation where you think your tanks are better, and this is from a coaching perspective, obviously, if you think your tanks are better than your DPS, you'll be playing something like traditional dive or execute dive. But when you're playing specifically this, you have fucking pog ass DPS players, and you know it, and you're pulling your dick out and throwing it on the table and saying, "Look at my DPS. I'm going to kill you." Does that make sense? So no, you
Yeah.
don't have any other team-oriented stuff. You're just there to click heads if you're a DPS.
So
and they're playing
basically,
counter dive.
the tank's goal is to create excessive space, and the DPS is to kill things.
So it's not only create excessive space, but it's also to assure the DPS that even if they get jumped on, they will be totally fine.
So that you can be even more aggressive with your
Correct.
with your space taking.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. And then was there any reason there wasn't any Cree today? Yes. I forgot that the hero existed. That is the reason. Also, I feel like playing. Did we do?
Are we not going to be playing May?
Well, May was banned this week.
Oh, so we were just not
What
playing
are the bands?
band
I don't
characters?
remember.
The bans are May,
Tracer.
May, Tracer, Brig,
Okay.
and then Horse.
Those are pretty good. I like those.
Those are pretty good. It means that Brawl gets to ignore chokes, which is really nice for Brawl. And then that Echo comp that you saw, that's what we're going to be playing. Very, very powerful composition.
The Echo Sombra.
Echo Sombra, yeah, Ball Diva, Briggs in.
Mm.
As long as you're going first,
Oh, I
like
love that comp.
yeah, it's real good. You'll
Mhm.
you'll learn to love my comps. They're pretty good.
They're all fun.
Wait, was I answering a question or something?
Yeah, I just asked what bands were because I didn't
Ah,
remember.
okay,
There
then
might
I
have been
answered
some
that.
before that, but
We should have played McCree in hindsight, but I feel like any comp that we would have played McCree in today, Ash is just better on the maps that we picked. Like with Ryan Sigma, you can play Cree, but I feel like you're playing that more for a poke, and it should just be Ash in that situation. Ash is so good.
Oh wait, on the part where we played Rhine Sig, what should both Ash and Hanzo do?
Ash and Hanzo just played a poke. So like
So
you're
okay,
talking. So the only time you guys played Ash and Hanzo was on Havana. Yeah, I felt useless on Ash on attack. That's because he had no space, unfortunately. Love.
that's how I felt with Zen on Havana. But I feel like that was just because we got stuffed. Choked.
Yeah. Yeah, Majin was putting a master class on how to play Ryan in that comp, so it's unfortunate for you guys. You're gonna feel useless if you don't have any space, if your tanks aren't rotating. So I apologize for that. There's no way I could know that he was gonna play like
I
that,
was
right?
kind of worried for that because I just felt like I wasn't participating
Yeah,
for the
I
majority of
always
this
feel
room.
like it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially
it's
on
not your
flexible
fault.
foot.
I definitely like once again nothing egregious. I think that a different coach or someone else is gonna have to go in and figure out the efficiency to figure out if you guys are on a team or not. I can't really cut anyone because of how bad this shit is right. Or it's not like ultimately bad. I'd have to do like an individual review with a bunch of my own time. I'm not trying to do all that shit. If Red or the team wants to go through this VOD or whatever, uh, and then like figure out who's better on each different whatever, then that's fine. Who were the trials, Red? Let me see if I hear their names, maybe I can do something. Red, are you here? Red, you're probably not here. Huh?
Maybe he doesn't realize he's muted.
Yeah, maybe. Everyone is a trial.
I just typed something.
Yeah, you typed everyone.
Yeah.
What do you mean everyone was a trial? That's not true. I know everyone on Logic was a trial for sure. Which means that I was subbing out the. Oh, and then Majin was a trial. Okay. So then the people that I have to choose from is the fucking DPS duo versus Kavat, and then Opichao versus Zach, or was it the other one? No, Opichao was
That
it.
would have been me.
It would have been Goober.
Mm-hmm.
See, Red's typing something. I'll let him type. Opichao versus Goober. Yeah, I figured. And then the duo versus Kavat, right? But if we get Kavat, well, is John actually trialing or was he just filling? I feel like he was just filling. Yeah, filling. So then we'd have to find another proj. Wait, what Kavat, are you proj or hit scan?
Projectile, yeah.
Projectile, yeah.
Flex.
So we'd have to find a hit scan player. I don't think we're gonna find a. So unfortunately for Kavat, it's a fucking 2v1. But I don't think we're gonna find a hit scan that played at the same level as Zaf. I don't think that's possible. Which is kind of unfortunate for Kavat because you are the better projectile player, in my opinion. Unless John is interested. John's not that good, in my opinion. Or Love.
Damn right you won't find someone.
Shut up, Zaf.
Oh my god.
What is or Love? What do you mean, B-Man? You about
Because
to
he
take a
was
shower?
like on par. Kinda. With
No one is as good as Love on hit scan. Ah, I see. Other plans we'll message later. Okay. So I'm not gonna say anything about the DPS. Unfortunately, Kavat, you are the better projectile player. The duo kind of sort of fucks you. We'll figure it out. Red says he has other plans, whatever. As for the supports, I feel like who was it was Opichao and fuck Goober.
Goober.
I think both of
Yeah,
you played about
I was on an
equal.
account called. I played like 2 maps and I DC'd on one of them.
Yeah, I mean that's unfortunate. I think another trial is needed for Opichao versus Goober.
Mm.
And then I trust Red with his other plans for the DPS. So, I can't rule you guys out. I got nothing.
Well,
Unless I like physically watched you.
what about me, dude?
Zach, aren't you? I don't have a reason to replace you. I think you're a good baseline, and I don't think I'd have to look for if I were your coach or whatever. I don't think I'd have to look for another like Lucio or whatever the fuck. I think your mental is a little weak when it comes to like losing. I feel like that entire team was a little weak when it comes to losing. I think the only reason that there was any talking whatsoever on that team was because Fidelity was pumping energy into you guys that you were sucking from him. I feel like once you guys start losing, you guys get tilted and you guys don't say shit.
I usually do talk more in my past scrims I have. I'm fucking drained today, so I didn't really use my mic a lot. That's.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You're drained. How much Overwatch have you played today?
Last couple of days, dude, I've been fucking playing nonstop, and I'm not really getting sleep. I grind this game 24/7. Today, I didn't really play a whole lot besides the scrim, but I had other shit going on earlier.
Okay, well, watch your mental is all I'm gonna say. I still no reason to replace you. I feel like Fidelity hard carries you guys as comms. Very very powerful off tank player, even if his mechanics aren't good. Simply the fact of like keeping you guys in the fight mentally, is astronomically higher than what I would expect from an off tank of that caliber. I don't think his mechanics are like anything crazy. I think he got grab incredibly fast, but outside of that, his diva wasn't nuts or anything. But once again, mental is nuts. So just watch your mental, Zach, and anyone on Logic. Very important that you guys keep your head in the game. Any questions? Any other questions? I really want to go.
You're good to go, bro.
Oh,
You just
Love.
pumped out a fuck ton of info for us.
Yeah, Love. Was your mic quiet on Sombra? Yeah. So what? So here's my hero pool. Okay, I have 600 hours on Roadhog, 700 hours on Sombra, and 300 hours on Moira. So anytime anyone plays those heroes, you're gonna get especially scrutinized because I have so much experience on those heroes individually. So Sombra is my most played hero by far by about 100 hours. And yeah, you're quite a
What?
shit. What?
It is?
Yeah. You never asked that though. You always ask about my hog because that's all I play in,
Yeah,
in
'cause that's all you
the
talk about.
drills. Well, I fucking love hog.
Yeah, I get it. I do too.
Also, I played Sombra when she first came out, and then it was Moira, and then it was Hog for that much time. So like sometimes I don't talk about Sombra because I got so bored of her during that time. Anyway, love. I like my Sombras to be shot callers. I like my Sombras to be like you go here, do this. I have this armor. I have this health pack hacked for you. I'm gonna hack this. Here's the plan. Here's where I'm gonna EMP. Yada yada. And you were doing none of those things. And that's fine. In all fairness, that's totally fine. I feel like even if you're quiet, I think we just don't play you on Sombra. Yeah, regardless, please turn you up. That's fine. We just wouldn't play you on Sombra. We put you on McCree or on Widow or something because your Widow is fucking disgusting. And then we just sort of steer away from Sombra comps on Logic. Not a big deal. I would like you to get better on Sombra, but some hit scans just don't like talking at all, and there's nothing we can do about that. So, any other questions?
Wasn't Sombra usually a flex DPS thing? Except for now we have Echo, and you can't really play both of them together.
Correct. Yeah, typically you would put it on the projectile because you play Sombra Tracer. So I don't blame him, is what I'm saying.
I enjoyed fighting your Widow.
Yeah, that was
Thanks,
cool.
man.
I'm just
Like I
saying.
said,
Even though I was garbage.
what? You have a question?
No, thanks, Fear, for doing the VOD and all that.
Ah, you're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Here, I have a question.
What?
How was your night?
Long as fuck. I'm about to go eat and die.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, have
Okay,
fun.
well, I just faced Ans, so
Huh.
that
You
was
rolled alone?
something. I
GG's. Talk to
killed
you guys later.
I went
See
even,
ya.
and then he went curry,
Look at
and
him
then my team
flexing.
just fell apart.